I'm Sue Boo bringing crafting to you, and today we're going to make a quadruple ZFold card. Okay, so first of all we're going to go to add new project, so you want to click on there, and then you want to go down to the bottom here where it says blank canvas, click on that, and then you have to go to start designing. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is go into shapes and we're going to choose the square. We're going to go up to the proportions lock, take that off, and the width of it we want to be 10 and the height of it we want to be 7. Okay, the next thing I do is I like to change the colour, so we go on to coloured square and I'm going to turn that to white. Okay, now to make putting our score lines in easy, we need to go to edit. We're going to put it in the position, so we want X to be 0 and Y to be 0. Now that takes it into the top corner, so it makes it easy to put our score lines in now. So we go back to shapes, we choose the score line. Now you will see straight away the Joy Extra has no facility for score lines. Why? I just don't know. But hey ho, we can get round that. So we go to the score here, drop down the box and go all the way to foil, because we can use the foil tool to score with. So we want to change the height to 7. And then we're going to change the position now. So we go on to edit and we go to the position of the X, and we want to put the X at 2.5, and we want to put the Y, and get rid of that 0, we don't want that 0, put the Y to 0, and that's put it in place for us. Now don't touch your line there at all. Go to your panel, you'll see it's already highlighted, so go up to the top and press duplicate. So that now is another foil line that's going to score for us, and we're going to position X at 5, not 35, 5, let's get rid of that, and then our Y needs to be 0. Okay, now the next thing we're going to do, stay in your layers panel and use, I think it's your shift key in your, not Android, your PCs. Mine's a MacBook, so I use operations. I press down operations, which means everything I click on now, no, sorry, command. Mine's command, sorry, command. So we want to highlight all 3, okay? And then we go to the bottom and we press attach. Now, because they're attached, we can move this anywhere and those score lines are going to stay in place. Right, the next thing we're going to do again is we're going to make this very simple, so we're going to just duplicate it. Now we want to hide one of them, so it doesn't matter which one you choose, but you see this little eye here, if we click on that, that's hidden, not disappear, it's disappeared, but it has not been deleted. Okay, so now I'm going to click on here again, which I could have just clicked up in that box, which would be the best thing to do, and I'm going to change the size. So first I need to do is proportion. So I'm going to click on proportion, undo proportion. My width I still want to be 10 centimeters, but my height I want to be 1.5. Okay, that's perfect now. So I'm now going to click on that and I'm going to add again and add again. So that means I've now got 4 of these pieces there, and we have got that. Then if I unclick this, we have got the base. So we've got all our pieces now that we need for the basic card. Okay, now these will be the other way when we put them on, but for the moment I'm going to make them all disappear so you can see what I'm working on next. Okay, and that one there. Right, so now we've got the blank canvas again. Right, now I'm going to go back to my shapes and I'm going to pick my rectangle again, and I am going to turn the colour to a blue. Okay, now I'm going to get rid of the proportion lock, so I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to have the width at 2 point, now it was 2.5, so I want to take that down to, let's see, 2.5. I might take it down to 2.25. Do I want it to be 2.25, or shall I have a littler? I've not made my mind up on this one. I think I'm just going to take it down to 2.375. Okay, and my height I want at 6.875. So that in actual fact will make this 2 3/8 wide by 3 7/8. Okay, so I'm going to go up to here where it's highlighted, and I'm going to click because I want 2 of these, so I'm going to have 2 there. Right, now I'm going to go back to my square, so I'm going to get rid of these 2 now by clicking on the eye so we can focus on what we need. So I'm going back to my colour, and this time I'm going to stick it in yellow. Okay, we again want to get rid of our proportion heights, and we are going to make this 2 point, what did I say, 3/8, so that was 375, and then we want the height to be 1.375, and I'll just double check because it's better to double check. So what my width will be 2 3/8, and then my height will be 1 3/8. Yep, I'm happy with that. Right, now I'm going to go back to my layers panel that it's already there. Now I want 8 of these, so I'm going to go click on it 7 times because we've got the first one here, so I want to click on it 7 times. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, so I've got 7 individual pieces now, and I'm going to arrange the card so that you can kind of see where things will go. So we'll just arrange it out of the way. Oh, and I'm going to do one more thing actually, so I'm going to pull these out of the way a minute. Probably have to have them lower down here because we're going to bring back in the card, so I want these lower down here, and then we'll make sure that we've got enough pieces. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring back in, so I'm going to go in my layers panel, and I'm trying to get it to, no, it seems as though it doesn't want to, so I'm going to unveil this, that's it, it's working now, and I'm going to unveil every single piece that I've got. So we need to make sure that that's all unveiled. Okay, so now these I'm going to turn around just so that you'll see. So I'm going to go into edit, and I'm just going to flip it. Okay, so each of those I'm just going to, whoops, not that one, I will go to flip. So is it that one? No, that's my card, so I don't want that. In fact, I think, is that, that's it. I'm going to get rid of that just for the minute so that I can click on each of these now. That's better, because it's always better if you go to your layers panel. I'm just going to flip them all. So that one I want to flip. You don't need to do this really, it's just that I'm going to show you the position of everything. So have I flipped that one? I flipped that one? I don't think I did flip it. I have now. And then is it that one? No, we've done that one, done that one, done that one. We just need that one doing. Okay, so I'm going to flip it. Okay, now I'm going to bring back that card base underneath, and I'm just going to position this on top. So you'll see, just going to move my blue ones out of the way a minute. So we will position this roughly. It will not be exactly in position. I'm just going to roughly do it. So bring that in there, probably about there, and then just bring this one back with the level, so we can see that that one needs hiring up a bit more, that one needs hiring up a bit more. Okay, so it will look something like that. These will go on the outside, and that one will go there, and then your yellow ones will fit down the middle. Now obviously this is not how your finished card goes because of how you fold it. Okay, but I'm just going to put these in position. This will help me see what I need. Okay, so the panels that I've got, and I'm going to just double check if I need to make sure that they are the right size once I've put them in, just in case I've made them the wrong size by moving them. So I will just double check that they're all the right size, because obviously if they've gone to the wrong size, then they will cut at the wrong size, and we don't want that to happen. So because if I share this project for you, then last thing you want is them cutting the wrong size. So oh, I've already got that one in. So let's see. Okay. But before I go check in, we'll just do one more panel. Okay, so I want a panel for here and a panel for here. So I'm going to go back to my shapes. I want another rectangle. This time I will turn it, let's see, I'll turn it to green. Okay, I like using these three colours. Okay, so again we're going to take off our proportions locks, and we made that one 6 7/8 by 2 3/8. So the width this time is I want 2 1/4, so that's 2.25, and my height I want to be 6.75, which is 6 3/4. I then want 2 of those, so I'm going to go up to my layers panel and just duplicate that, and then that one's going to sit on there, and this one can sit on here. Okay, now I'm just going to go back, and I'm going to use my layers panel to check my sizes. So 2 1/4 by 6 3/4. The second one says the same, so those two, I think what I'm going to do is, as I know they're right, I'll just move them out of the way. Okay, My squares are next, so I'm going to click on my square, and it should be 2 3/8 by 1 3/8. That one's correct. 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 And that one's correct. So there, they were all correct now, so don't have to worry about those. And I'm just going to go to those and just get rid of those because I know they're all the correct size now. So I'm just going here and getting rid of those. Then I'm going to check my blue squares to make sure they're correct, which was 2 oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. 2 3/8 by 6 7/8, and that is correct. Check that one. That's the same, so I can close those down. Right, all of these, so I'll need them 10 by 1.5, 10 by 1.5, 10 by 1.5, 10 by 1.5, they're fine. And my last one, 7 by 10, correct. So everything should cut out to the exact sizes I want. So I'm coming back up now and going to let them all display. There we go. So I will then be able to see that all my pieces are there. There we go. They're all the pieces there. So I will now go to save, and I will go on to calling that. So that's going to be quadruple Z. Oh, what did I do there? Quadruple ZFold card. Okay, and I save it to my file, so I'm going to save, and that means it saves across all of my devices now because I've saved it in that. It says I've successfully saved it. So that is the designing of it. The next video will be on the cutting of it. So thank you very much for dropping by. Stay safe, stay well. Bye for now.